Hello guys, and welcome to another stream, and today I will be streaming the Splatfest, and I am on Team Fun, because of course I have to be on Big Man's team this time. Because the only reason why I chose Team Paper in the first Splatfest is, well, because of the joke that I'm obsessed with Paper Mario, but now I'm just gonna go with Big Man. Oh, nice. Okay, so I think, yeah, that was like the pre-thing, like before. Okay. Um, Hi, Super Gamer Austin. Can I play with you? Can I give you my friend code on Switch? Maybe in a little bit. I usually don't accept friend codes unless it's something like a Mario Kart stream with viewers. Maybe another time. It might be a bit hard to do it right now because I kind of wanted the it's a little easier if I'm already friends with someone on here, but maybe another time, maybe on my Discord server possibly. But wasn't gonna watch, but you posted it in Kevin Planet. Hi Clifford Longhead, welcome to the stream. Be patient, be patient. I didn't skip you. I just wanted to I just read the first thing that I see. That's but yeah, I see you now. Hi. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this Splatfest. It's not a competition clip. Yeah. It's like communication error occurred, of course. I can't even get into a match here. Um, I want to see. I might need to turn up my volume a little bit just to make sure everything sounds good. Like the game audio. Yeah, thanks for checking out the stream. But yeah, bye. Bye, Clifford Longhead. I'm not ending the stream, I was just saying bye. Oh, 10 times battle, okay. Kind of a lucky battle to get at the start here. Let's hope I win. Yeah, someone else is inking the base. Okay. connection is unstable. I can't move. Yeah, there's a 100 times battle. Yeah, I've heard of those too. I've gotten one, or I've gotten like a few of those in Splatoon 2. What is happening? Okay. Why doesn't it show... That was weird. Why isn't it showing the Splatfest thing now? I liked when he said it's ink in time and inked all over the place. Or what about Big Man? It's Big Man time. Easily my favorite part of the story mode. Why is there this dude constantly harassing you on Twitter? King Bubongo or something? Yeah, I think I've seen them. I think he follows me. I don't know. I think it's a troll. I think it's probably a troll. They don't seem to be serious about what they're saying, so it's just... I just ignore. If they say anything, like, outrageous, I'll block them. But... Oh, Super Gamer Austin, I'll friend you later. I kind of wanted to play a few games first here. The only reason why sometimes it takes a little while, to add you as a friend, I might want to do that off stream. Just... God, I hate trolls. Yeah, I agree. It's just like, Twitter's full of them. Finally, a battle. Okay. I don't know, maybe it's my internet connection, but... I like the Splatfest ink colors. I like how it kind of has like a neon hue to it. I feel like it might be the servers that are acting up, because this is like the first Splatfest in-game. Like, I mean, there was the demo Splatfest, but this is like the actual first in-game one, so the servers might be kind of acting up for that reason. I was about to charge my special, but I got crushed. Are you and Mevin's friends? I don't really want to talk about Mevin's that much on the channel. I brought this up with Demeech a while ago. But yeah, I just don't want to bring stuff up about like Mevin's and different things, or like how I feel about him or anything, because I mean that stuff is pretty controversial. I want to keep that stuff on Twitter, not really talk about it on my channel, just so I don't like. Because, I mean, there's two sides to, like, the Mevin situation, so I don't really like to talk about drama and stuff like that on the channel, so... Me personally, I think... I think Twitter itself is the problem. Yeah. Okay. The anonymity empowers people too far. Yeah, that's definitely true. Twitter is really like a cesspool of the internet. It's just, I mean, if I didn't have like a lot of friends there, I would probably quit using it. But like I'm honest. I've admitted this before, but I feel like I'm a little bit addicted to it because I have a lot of friends there, and I know like some of them use Discord, but like it's just easier to use Twitter sometimes. You just have to admit that. Okay. Hello, CD Gaming. Also, if there was any other way to contact YouTube support. Speaking of YouTube, they actually made a decision that I like, which is not something they're known to do. Um, but I'm not sure. I didn't look at the details. It might be like something like, too good to be true. But I think they're actually allowing people to use some licensed music in their videos now without like any claims or permission from the studio or the publisher or anything. But I think that's good. If it's like extremely limited, that's where it would be kind of weird. But I'm not sure. It might be a good thing. Because I hate when my videos get copyright claimed when I'm like watching a direct or something and they play like music in the background like that's copyrighted. Or if it's just like a random song like video game music that's like it's copyright claimed even though I'm like talking over it and everything. That sounds like a very petty lawsuit waiting to happen. Yeah, the thing is about that, I feel like there's something with TikTok. I'm not sure if they, like, allow licensed music. I'm not sure, because, I mean, YouTube certainly doesn't, but, I feel like this is, like, a way to compete with TikTok. Um, but I'm not sure. Maybe YouTube is actually, like, getting the license for some of these music or some of this music and actually getting the permission for a lot of this music. It might be something that they're actually doing, which would be good, but I don't know. You should watch Alone in the Dark. It's the worst video game movie ever. There's a lot of bad video game movies, so that's saying a lot. Though it might be pretty bad. There are some pretty bad movies out there, so... And you know, speaking of bad video game movies, there's actually some that are, like, so bad that they're good. Honestly, like, that's how I feel about the, 1993 Mario movie. Like, I actually like that movie because it's so weird and just not, like, connected to Mario that much. drift so far from the source material, it's actually kind of funny to see like how that stuff is just like connected to Mario. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, it does have like Mario stuff in it, and it does kind of, sort of, like resemble Mario, but like it's just very weird, and it's just like a really interesting depiction of Mario. I can't help but love it. It's just, it's so weird, but like it's just like, it's kind of memorable, like compared to a lot of other Mario things. Kind of like how a lot of other weird Mario media is, like Hotel Mario, or the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Speaking of the Super Show, that's another thing that I like. Hey, nice, I won this time. If they didn't advertise it as a Mario themed movie, I think it'd get a lot more love. I'm not sure. Like, because I mean, I feel like that's part of the reason why it has a cult following. Um, I mean, yeah, it might have, but I feel like part of the reason why it's so memorable is because it's attached to Mario. Like, it's so weird that it's connected to Mario. Like, it has vague Mario elements. And some of the things are just exaggerated Mario elements, or just, well, I mean, exaggerated in the way to where it's just like it's just like Yoshi's in the movie, but he looks like weird and like realistic and everything. But it's just kind of something like that. But like, I feel like it's just like a lot of things, like, well, speaking of Yoshi, hey Sophie the Yoshi, got back from working on the Pac-Man collab. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Oh yeah, we were talking about the old Mario movie. But yeah, I part of the reason why I like it is because it's so weird, and like partially due to the fact that it's attached to the Mario brand. Because I just like weird and exaggerated versions of things sometimes. If someone cheated in Splatoon, would you report them? Yeah, I feel like that's kind of responsible, but because I know there are people like who have been found hacking recently. Also, speaking of the 1993 Mario movie, that was actually filmed in my state, like kind of not too far from I'm not gonna reveal where I live and everything, obviously, but it's in like the it was actually like filmed and partially filmed in my state, North Carolina. Um, but I think it's kind of cool that it was actually there's actually a bit of Mario history, like interesting Mario history in my state. I'm not gonna go beyond state to where I live. That's just North Carolina. Objectively, it's a very mixed bag. I like the Yoshi concept and the visuals of the environments. I feel like I need to watch the movie again sometime. I do like it, but I haven't seen it in like 5 years. I actually the only way I've watched it is through VHS. I only have a VHS tape of the movie. because I got it when I actually got it when I was a kid. I think it I think my parents bought it for me used somewhere. Like, I don't know, like it was like on eBay or something. I don't know how I got it, but I've had it on VHS since I was a kid. Um I mean, this is the 2000s we're talking about, but 2000s, early 2010s, I watched the movie for the first time, but like I always thought it was weird, but part of me has always kind of liked it as well for the reasons I've mentioned, but oh, we got wiped out right before then. Okay. I only watched it by sailing the seven seas. That's how I watched the Pac-Man show. Yeah, I wish they streamed, they had more of these, like these older shows and movies. Like, for example, like the Brave Little Toaster, that's not on Disney Plus, but the sequels are. Oh, and also, something a little unrelated, but I'm actually getting a new, or a redesign of my character for the channel, kind of like the channel mascot, I guess. But well, the character you see in the overlay there, the one in my logo and everything, um, that's actually getting a redesign, and it's going to be in the Paper Mario TTYD style, because my character was originally based on Paper Mario, so I feel like that would be nice to have it recreated in that style. And I actually have an artist who's doing that, who has a YouTube channel and everything. Actually, let me see what their channel is called. Yeah, Sethica. They're doing the new character, or well, the redesign. It's gonna be the same character, just redesigned. Because I thought, like, the one currently looks good, it's memorable and everything. I mean, a lot of people know about it and connect it to my channel. Kind of like how the Meech's mascot does, but I just kind of wanted a redesign since this was created, like, at the beginning of 2021. And it's, the quality of the image is just decent. It's, like, barely in HD. I wish I could... I was thinking about just getting, like, just kind of improving it overall. But yeah, basically I was asking, for someone to do a new, icon on Twitter. I was just, reaching out, just seeing, like, if someone would do it, and then they asked if they could do it for me, so I just reached out to them, and they're making the character for the icon now, so I thought that was pretty cool. Also, a little bit of a sneak peek to my next, bigger videos releasing, my more, like, scripted, bigger videos releasing. I'm doing a video about lost media, specifically Nintendo lost, well, that's kind of obvious that I'd cover that, but, just my favorite pieces of Nintendo lost media. I'm not gonna spoil the whole video, but I'm just gonna say, you're probably gonna know what one of the things on the video is, because I am going to include a lot of lost media that I don't usually talk about, but I am going to include a couple things that I've been researching a lot, so... because I've been really interested in lost media over the past couple years. Like with I've been watching L Supersonic Q a lot. Oh, and that I actually I think I'm partially the reason why he found out or knows a lot about the Paper Mario beta now, because he actually covered it in one of his videos, and he mentioned me in part of the video where I mentioned that like the only version available is like the only version available is the one that we found on YouTube, and that it was likely the video was likely only shown at E3 2010. So the lost media I'm currently interested in is the SpongeBob Got Milk commercial. Yeah, that one's interesting. There's like a lot of lost media things that I've been kind of like looking into and everything. Okay. I do the print version advertising You Wish. I love the SpongeBob commercials animated by Rough Draft Korea. Yeah, those are interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of like 2000s lost media that I've been interested in. I feel like just between the 90s and early 2000s probably has like the most interesting pieces of lost media. Another Actually, no, I'm not going to spoil it. I just thought of one that's that's going to be in my video, but yeah, but there's a lot of interesting things. I'm not going to mention this one in the video because I think it's at this point it's basically by the time I post the video, the ROM might actually be up online, but Mario Kart XXL or Mario Kart Extra Extra Large. So Forest of Illusion posted that there's going to be more information about that game coming soon, hopefully the ROM. So I'm not going to include that in the video, even though I was originally thinking about including it right before that announcement happened by Forest of Illusion. So, but yeah, I hope the ROM gets dumped for that game. I'm not sure if it did already, but I think that would be really cool. Those Burger King ads too, Nicktoons Summer Splash, SpongeBob Mac and Cheese, Nick or Treat, Sweepstakes, yeah. Have you seen that one Splatoon commercial? That I'm not sure if it was on TV, but I know it was posted on. I think it was posted on the Nintendo YouTube account. A really weird Splatoon commercial. Like it almost reminds me of like Wii U ads because it's kind of like the stereotypical cringy Nintendo ad kind of thing. Um, where it's like this guy's like splat 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 that and that, and it's just like for some reason his voice kind of sounded like Eric Cartman in the ad. I don't know, like it was weird. It was just so random. I don't know, like I know it's obviously like marketing it to kids, but it was the way that they handled it was just so weird. It's almost as bad as the "You're a kid now, you're a squid now" ad for Splatoon 1. Wii U commercial moment. Remember that one Wii U ad for the Smash 4 and the Amiibos? That was like with that one kid who has to like buy the amiibo and everything, and it's, and then there's the one, then there's the you can't forget the hot butter popcorn, and that's a deal. And then remember one of the ads, I think that was, no, it was the same ad where they literally stated that they literally kind of like they literally just outright stated that the Wii U can be mistaken for the Wii. Like the part where they're like, we already have a Wii, and then they're just like, Nintendo themselves had to point that out. Like, it just goes to show how bad the naming was for the Wii U. We already have a Wii, sweetiekins. I love that commercial for how terrible it was. Mario and Peach together, me and whatever her name was. Trying to think of some other Wii U ads. Oh, and then there's also the double Yoshi Exploshi. Or you could say it's a double Soshi the Yoshi Exploshi. I feel like these Wii U ads are just like they're so bad that they're just memorable. Like they just like you really can't forget them. It was just a pretty unique era for Nintendo marketing, kind of like how the early 2000s were. Like there's like the Mario with the tattoo thing. Oh yeah, I didn't see this one chat earlier from Soshi, but the original Mario Kart XXL uploader is about as mature as Stingy from Lazy Town. Yeah, I think the Meech mentioned that. Okay. Okay, got some stickers. Decorations. Okay. Also, how do you feel about the, well, I know it's obviously hasn't released yet, but, like, the upcoming teaser for the Mario movie, or the new Mario movie? I'm kind of both excited and nervous. I really hope, if it is bad, I hope it has meme potential. Like, I hope it's, like, at least funny. Like, if it's gonna be bad, I hope it's funny. Like, and not, like, boring and generic. I hope it's just, like, extremely weird. Like, it's almost to the point where it's so bad it's good. That's what I hope it's gonna be. Or if not actually kind of good, I kind of doubt that it's gonna be actually, like, legitimately good, because this is Illumination. I mean, this is, like... The only movies that I've really liked from them are the first couple Despicable Me, like the first two Despicable Me movies. And I kind of like the Lorax for the meme potential. Like, I kind of like how I kind of like that movie for being so bad it's good. Honestly, I kind of hope it's, like, kind of like how the Lorax is with so bad it's good. I kind of hope it's like that, kind of. Like, just, it's just kind of, like, cheesy and kind of funny and doesn't, like, it doesn't seem like just a bland Mario movie. Just, like, I don't think they're gonna do that, because I don't think it would be very marketable if they just make New Super Mario Bros. The movie. Like, I know that kind of sounds like the opposite, but I feel like there's only, like, if you're gonna make, like, Mario into a movie, you kind of have to do something a little bit interesting with that. And I mean, obviously, I think they kind of showed that it is going to be like an origin story and everything. They kind of hinted at that. So... Imagine if the new Mario movie has, My Life is like a video game as the credits music. They'll probably have, like, I feel like the credits music will probably have, like, like some random, like, probably some random popular artist or, rapper do a single for the credits, and then just, or, well, in the movie in general, they might have, like, a single for the movie. I mean, that would kind of make sense. But I hope if, like, there is a song going along with the movie, I hope it's, like, not just weird and just, like, I hope it actually kind of makes references to Mario. Like, I hope it's actually, like, good. Even though I'm not really the biggest fan of the Illumination movies, I do feel like some of them are kind of overhated. Like, I feel like I mean, they don't really make the best quality movies, but I feel like just a lot of that hate is just because they're Illumination. Like, I heard some of the movies aren't as bad as they're made out to be. I mean, some of them can definitely be a mess, but, like, they're definitely not the worst movies. Like, they're just, like, I feel like they're just generic and just not enjoyable at worst. And then, like, looking at some of their movies, like, Despicable Me was actually good. Like, that was their first movie. But that was, like, I wish they could kind of go back to that quality. I mean, maybe with the Mario movie, maybe Nintendo has some, faith in Illumination and actually is, like, kind of, investing in this movie more. Like, it seems like this movie has been in production for a while, so there is a possibility that this could actually be pretty good. But, we'll just have to see. Yeah, Despicable Me 1 is... it's definitely my favorite Illumination movie. And it's, like, the only one that I think is great. Like an actual legitimate great movie. The sequel, I thought the sequel was good. I did have a couple of problems with it, but I still thought it was good. Minions is just okay. Like, I know people like to hate it, but I just thought it was just an okay movie. I feel like a lot of that hate is just coming from, like, the Minions as characters, but it's just kind of an average movie. Sing, I did not like. I liked it, like, when I first watched it, but when it settled in with me, I just don't really like that movie. Secret Life of Pets I didn't really like either. I just thought it was kind of generic, I guess. The Lorax, I think, was so bad that it was good. Like, it didn't feel generic. It felt like... I just thought it was, like... It was so cheesy to the point, like, where I thought it was actually kind of, like, so bad it's good. I feel like it was one of those movies. The Grinch, on the other hand, was just kind of boring. It wasn't bad. It was just kind of underwhelming. I mean, I wasn't expecting much from it, but it was just kind of underwhelming. I haven't seen the sequels to either Secret Life of Pets or Sing, but I don't want to. I don't really want to, since I didn't like either of those movies. Despicable Me 3, I thought it was just meh, kinda. It was just... It definitely wasn't as good as the first two. It just kinda... And I didn't see the sequel to Minions. I don't know, like... I heard some good things about it, some ironic good things about it, I don't know. It might be good, I don't know, like... So, I feel like... What about... Oh, yeah, Hop. I think Hop is kind of... Yeah, I forgot Illumination made that. But yeah, looking back to it now, yeah, I do know that they made it and everything, but, I would say... I haven't seen the movie in, like, a decade. I don't really... I'll have to... I don't know, maybe I'll watch it again sometime. I do remember liking it when I first watched it, but I was, like, 7 when it first came out, so... It's been, like, over a decade since I've seen it, so... You know, honestly, like, I'm not really too disappointed about Illumination making the Mario movie. I mean, Nintendo's probably gonna have, a lot of... I mean, I feel like Nintendo's definitely gonna act as, like, a quality control for this movie. So there's that, but... Honestly, I feel like it would have been better if another studio handled... Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lose... I'm not gonna, like... lose faith in the movie just because Illumination's making it, but honestly, I feel like it would have been better if, like, DreamWorks, or, even Sony Pictures Animation, actually, that would have been a good choice, to have, Sony Pictures Animation do it. I mean, yeah, they've had some bad movies, the Emoji Movie, but they've also had very good movies as well. Some of the best modern animated movies, I would say, like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Mitchells versus the Machines, just some, and then Clouding with a Chance of Meatballs. And then even arguably, arguably Hotel Transylvania. I would say that's just kind of like a average tier movie. I would say the first movie was good. I can't really say anything about the others, because I haven't watched them. I've only watched the first one. I thought it was alright, but yeah, I think Sony Pictures Animation would have been a good pick. I know it's Sony. I know that's kind of weird when looking, like, at Nintendo and everything, but Sony is a very large company, and that's, like, a completely different division with the animation and everything, so... Though another Though another choice would have been DreamWorks. I mean, I feel like you could really always count on DreamWorks for. I mean, they've had some duds a lot of duds in the past, but they've had. I mean, they also have like a ton of memorable movies. Like, I mean, obviously Shrek, Madagascar, stuff like that. Kung Fu Panda, just like a ton of memorable movies. And then they have good adaptations as well. Like, with, Captain Underpants, yeah, that was a good adaptation, I would say. So I feel like DreamWorks would have been a good pick, for the Mario movie, but, I don't know. Nintendo and Sony collaborating? Nah, they prefer Philips. Speaking of Madagascar, I made a parody comic of the, Moto Moto thing 3 years late. Yeah, I think I saw that. I think I remember most of... I know this is kind of random, but still related, but I think I remember most of the movies I've seen in theaters in the late 2000s. Because I remember my first movie that I saw in theaters. Well, I mean, this is more mid 2000s, but mid to late 2000s. But the first movie I remember seeing in theaters was Cars. I think that was the first movie I've ever seen in theaters because I was pretty young. But yeah, I've seen most of the after Cars. I've seen most of the Pixar movies after that in the 2000s. Like Ratatouille, Wall-E, Up, but yeah, in the, for DreamWorks, I saw, I think I saw both Shrek 3 and 4 in theaters, I'm just counting 2000 stuff, but I've also seen, Madagascar 2 in theaters, I think I saw Bolt in theaters. I believe I saw that movie in theaters. There's a lot of movies that I like vaguely remember seeing when I was like very young. The first movie I saw in theaters was Cars as well. Yeah, and yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, because I also remember getting the... I mean, I mostly remember this stuff because I still have this stuff, but I was pretty young at the time, but my parents got all of the, Cars Happy Meal toys for me, like around the time it came out, and I still have them. I still have all of the Cars Happy Meal toys. Oh. I remember seeing this one movie. I haven't seen it since 2009. I believe it released in 2000. It was either 2008 or 2009, but I think it was because it's based on a book that I liked as a kid. I think it's Where the Wild Things Are. I think that was the movie I saw like a while ago, or well, back in the late 2000s. And I remember, I think I saw that movie I went with my cousin, I think, and my dad, and we were like the only ones in the theater. I remember that. I was like 4 or 5, well, probably 5 when this movie came out, but it was a I don't really hear a lot of people talking about that movie. I barely remember it because it was like over a decade ago. Where the Wild Things Are was 2009. Yeah, okay, so I was 5 when I saw that, but yeah, I don't hear a lot of people talking about that movie. Well, I hear it brought up every now and then, but it's weird. It's like one of those movies that I haven't seen in over a decade. I saw that story in a Scholastic DVD. I remember those Scholastic DVD things too. I think I saw it on that. I think I saw it on that as well, and I think I read the book too when I was in preschool. Because I know there's like a bunch of books that I read in preschool that had like adaptations on like TV or movies and different things. And then I remember that one Winnie the Pooh movie that released in the early 2010s. I remember seeing that in theaters, and I remember for some reason for some reason the theater was so crowded when I saw it. Like, we had to stand up the entire time. We had to stand up in the theater. I don't know why we did this. Well, it was like over a decade ago, so I don't remember the exact details. But like, for some reason it was packed. But for some reason they still let us in, and we were like standing up the entire time. Well, to be fair, it was a very short movie, so it's just like it didn't really matter that much. We were standing up the whole time in the movie. I don't know. It was weird. Hey, Anton Retro. Do you want to join the stream? I'm still going to stream for a little while longer, so you're welcome to join. The best part, it's Friday, so I don't have to worry about sleeping early. And going to high school at least for 2 days. Right now, well, now I'm in college, for me, and I still have to, I don't wake up quite as early as I did in high school, but I still wake up at a decent time in the morning, like 8:30. I mean, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing compared to, when I woke up in high school. I woke up at like 6 a.m. when I was in high school. Now I wake up at 8:30 because my first class is at 10. But well, there's one day where I have to wake up at 6:30, but that's just one day of the week for one of my classes. But yeah, it's still nice being able to stay up later on the weekend and everything and sleeping in longer. Though tomorrow I'm not gonna sleep in that much because I'm gonna go golfing tomorrow, like actual golf, because that's something that I like to do. Because I actually go golfing with my grandfather at a golf course in my area, and it's pretty fun. I do it usually in the spring and fall, but now that it's cooler, now that it's cooler in North Carolina now, it was hot for like the past few weeks, but now it's actually cooler, like in the 60s. 70s now, but it's actually like much better weather and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. Anton said, doing an assignment right now, I can't now. Okay, that's okay, I understand. You can join another time. Kind of relaxing after what I had to do today. Because earlier today I had 2 tests in one quiz. So I've had a lot. today. So I'm just kind of relaxing with Splatoon and everything and chatting on the stream. So yeah, it's just because for some reason my class, like two of my classes had exams scheduled for the same day. It wasn't too bad because it was like I kind of knew the concept pretty well and just was able to do them fairly well, but and I studied a lot too, which is why I haven't posted a lot of videos over the past couple days. I mean, studying comes first. I mean, let's just be honest here, that's more important than gaming and everything, so, I was just studying over the past few days and just got those tests done, but yeah, it worked out pretty well. Just got through it today and feeling good now that I got it over with. Okay. I think Splatfests have a different Now or Never remix, which is pretty cool. Not for Sparty Boy. For him defending Nintendo is more important. Yeah. Yeah. Nintendo games aren't unfinished. They're just incomplete. The funny thing is, I've actually argued with people who had that argument on Twitter before. Some people have actually, like, argued that to me before. It's just so crazy. Well, speaking of defenders, I'm now a fun defender. That's actually something good to defend, because I like it. It's kind of funny. I'm a fun defender. You know, fun defenders are kind of like the opposite of Nintendo defenders, because they actually want, they actually want enough content to be at the game at launch. You know, I've actually interacted with the person that Sparty Boy is based on Twitter. I'm not gonna say who it is unless Deveach has said who it was, but no, I'm not gonna say it. But I've actually interacted with them before. I think they defended 3D All Stars before. I was talking about like how making 3D All Stars limited time was one of the worst decisions Nintendo ever made, and then someone said like well, at least we got Sunshine on the Switch or something like something like that. I mean, I like that Sunshine's on the Switch through 3D All Stars. Just it's really sucks that Nintendo made it limited time. I made this one joke on in the chat of Demich's mini direct, and I said, this isn't a direct, it's just a showcase of announcements. Like, you could say, this isn't Splatoon. This is a game where you play as a squid shooting ink. Well, I'm playing as an Octoling, but I guess you could say, or Octopus too, but... Yeah. Or you could say, he isn't Big Man, he's just a big, Super Mario Sunshine reference. I won't elaborate farther, but... Speaking of the Super Mario Sunshine reference, I thought that was pretty cool, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Anton said it's like 3D All-Stars isn't limited. It's just in short supply. The fact that one of Quiet Realism's Nintendo bootlicking became the punchline in the Beach verse. Yeah. Just 1 of 10 times for our team. Nice. Remember this? Guess who is living happier lives? Oh yeah. Yeah. The Mario Kart thing. Though I would say with the Mario Kart thing, I do think the quality is getting better. I feel like Nintendo actually kind of listened for that one. Though obviously I would prefer Mario Kart 9. I do I do think that it's definitely improved now with the booster course pass. Bananas aren't food, they're just fruit. Or you could say orange. I'm hoping for Dribble and Spitz to make it into Mario Kart 9. That would be great. This isn't a lobby. This is just a waiting area. This isn't a live stream. It's just a live recording of gameplay. Or a live broadcast of gameplay. They'd be most fitting WarioWare reps besides Mona, Ashley, and maybe 9volt. Yeah, I think they would be nice. Honestly, I think Mona is my most wanted WarioWare character in Mario Kart. Nine Volt could be like Pac Jr. in World Rally, where he always rides a skateboard. Imagine if they did a sequel or remake of World Rally. I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, it's not out of the question, because we did just get Repack, so... Speaking of Pac-Man World, what do you think is next for the series? Do you think we're gonna get Pac-Man World 4, possibly, or maybe a remake of Pac-Man World 2, like Pac-Man World 2 Repack? I hope this is like a Crash Bandicoot type situation. Well, not counting the silence we've gotten lately, but I mean basically the series coming back and then with a remake and then a sequel happening. World Rally repack better have Klonoa. Yeah, that would. I think a sequel would probably be good. Like maybe either like either an enhanced remake or a sequel. I'm thinking like something in between or something like that. Yeah, Klonoa would be a good rep. Also Orson as well. I know Talkman is in World Rally, but I think like actually having Orson as a character would be cool. Because Orson's my favorite Pac-Man character, so... Or they could have, like, a thing where, I haven't played World Rally, but, like, I think it would be cool if, like, in a sequel or remake, they could have, probably, well, preferably a sequel, they could have, like, Orson riding in, like, a cart, based on Pac-Man. I think that would be cool. Reese, remember if you're tricky Nicker to meet. Oh yeah, I remember that video. Oh, that one yeah yeah the Maple Miles thing, that was funny. Invalid. Yeah, Demeech sent me the original video for that, and it was hilarious. The one where he like went out and bought Mario Strikers for $70. I like Strikers, but I understand the criticism behind it. I do feel like some criticism can be a bit excessive, but I mean, it's valid criticism, so... And there's definitely things, maybe the Ghost Witch from Pack in Time would return too. He feels like a Namco version of, Mesmeron from the Pac-Man show. With Maple Miles, I always think of the, Blame Canada song from South Park. When I went to Canada this summer, me and Demeech, joked about me being in the Maple Miles country, and I had to, I'm not sure if that was part of the inspiration for that one video that, like, that I told him that when I was in Canada and everything. Though, I mean, we did joke about Maple Miles when I was in Canada, so... You know, one place that I want to go to sometime, that the beach has been to, is Greece. I think that place looks... I think that country looks pretty cool, some of the places, because I know, Demeech is very familiar with that place, so... I'm also, I also want to go to Italy at some point, because, I think that country is pretty cool, because I have some ancestors from there. It's not ink, it's just goop. What is this inky paint like goop? It's moving! Yeah. Okay, I hate doing Toad's voice. It's just, it's gonna ruin my voice if I keep doing it. Why does the ink look so weird? I think I think it's because of the Splatfest. I know it's not Halloween yet, but Jim Carrey Grinch, anyone? I actually haven't. I need to watch that movie. I still need to watch that one. So earlier today, I was playing. So I was actually at this game night earlier. We played Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, and yeah, I actually played some like Wii and GameCube games. Well, mostly GameCube games there, but I played some Kirby Air Ride with a bunch of people. Mario Kart Double Dash. It was fun. I usually don't play GameCube games with four people that often. Usually, if I'm playing with usually if I'm playing with other people, it's like four people at most when I'm playing GameCube games with other people. So it was kind of fun playing some GameCube games with other people. Okay, so you know how Inklings and Octolings mouths have ink inside them? Does this mean that they spit or any other bodily fluid is ink? I wish I didn't have these thoughts. Yeah, that would be that's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it's maybe like I think it might just be I hope it's just how squids actually work. Like I mean it's still weird, but like it's just think of it as like a separate fluid. Um but where would they even get like the ink from when they like I know you fill it up and everything, but it's like it's just weird. It's like it's something that you normally don't think about that much. Finally, it took long enough. Also, I'm pretty excited about Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I was thinking about that over the past couple days. Might even make a video about it. Um, some like new footage released of the game and everything, and it looks great. I'm really looking forward to it. One thing that I really like about the game is that it's more like a traditional RPG this time, which makes the lack of traditional Mario RPGs hurt less. Like it actually seems like an RPG adventure, just with the different battle system and everything. I like the battle system in the first game. I thought how I thought that style worked pretty well. I like how it's more open this time. You can like move in more directions and do things like that. I kind of like how that's set up in Sparks of Hope, but it's also structured more like a traditional RPG, which is nice. Actual overworlds that you can explore, kind of similar to Mario and Luigi or Paper Mario. Honestly, it does seem like they are kind of taking inspiration from those games when it comes to like worlds and different things you can do in the game, and like even like things I've seen like items and different things. So it definitely seems like a proper RPG, Mario RPG that I've been kind of waiting for a while. Like, and the thing is, I know a lot of people don't like the Rabbids, but I think the Rabbids are actually fleshed out and interesting characters in this game. Like, it's just like they're not really using the normal generic Rabbids in this game. They're actually using actual interesting characters that happen to be Rabbids, and I think that's really cool. And not to mention that it's just really original and really cool, and it's just great to see that in the Mario franchise. it's almost like Super Paper Mario. I just, like, things like this is what we really need in the Mario franchise, like more unique and interesting, memorable adventures like this. I did see the Lonely Goomba video about it, and he said it's like too detached from Mario and everything. But honestly, I'm fine with that. Like I'm fine with things being like really weird, like Super Paper Mario. I just not all the time, but like I feel like every once in a while it's fine when the Mario series kind of just goes out of its comfort zone and does something really weird or cool. I think it's cool how they do that sometimes. So I'm just really excited about that game. And beyond the rabbits, I think there's also like other characters in game that aren't rabbits. Like there was this like one mole character, and it just like I feel like they're really like expanding like this. I almost feel like it's still kind of like a mixture between the Mario and Rabbids universe, but it's cool. I think it would be cool if they even like made references to the other Mario RPGs. I won't don't count on it, but like I hope I hope they at least make some subtle references or maybe like include some enemies in there, but I'm just really excited about that. These people complain about rabbits but are okay with generic toads. Yeah, I think like the rabbits, um they're actually making them interesting characters in this game, so I'm excited. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. It's getting a little late. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.